Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Cart Podcast with me, Sim, where I talk about some of the bangers of the South Korean entertainment. I hope everyone is having a great week and you're all enjoying your Easter weekend. Be sure to check out our Instagram at Cart Podcast, as well as our YouTube, where you can discuss your views on your favourite shows of South Korea. So let's get straight into episode number 5. So the one thing I love about Korean dramas is that the storylines are so creative and sometimes even unique. I don't really have a specific genre that I like to watch in terms of Korean dramas. I like to watch a bit of everything. And today's drama has the genre of science fantasy, which I think South Korea does very well. So this drama is on the top of my list for this particular genre. And it is called Memories of Alhambra, or in Korean known as Alhambra 궁전의 추억. It took me many times to practice to say that because I didn't want to say it wrong, as you can tell by the pause in between. But anyway, I think I said that right. And Alhambra is in Spain, so many of the scenes in the drama was filmed abroad in Spain. And this sort of concept is becoming more popular with Korean dramas, which I love. They're including different parts of the world into their dramas. So the places where recording happened were cities in Spain, such as, I hope I'm saying this right, Andalusia and Catalonia. It was also filmed in Hungary and Slovenia as well. And this drama aired in December 2018, and it has the standard 16 episodes as usual. So moving on to the cast and crew. We first have the writer Song Jae-jung, and she also wrote the drama W2 Worlds Apart, Coffee House, High Kick, and this drama is also directed by An Gil-ho, who also directed Record of Youth, Stranger, and also Rooftop Prince. The crew include some of the top OGs of South Korea. We have Kim Hyun-bin, who plays Yoo Jin-woo, and he is extremely popular these days abroad because he also starred in Crash Landing on You, as well as Secret Garden and My Lovely Samsoon. In the drama, he is the CEO of a large company. I think it's an investment company, and he also has an interest of developing games. Next, we have Park Shin-hye, another OG, who plays Jung Hee-joo, as well as Emma in the game, the virtual reality game, which is the highlight of this drama. She also appears in many other dramas such as Stairway to Heaven, You're Beautiful, Heartstrings, The Heirs, Pinocchio, The Doctors, and many more. She also has a lot of cameos in other dramas as well. And her role in this is that she plays a owner of a small hostel in Spain called Hostel Bonita, and she is also talented in classical guitar. So her backstory is that she came to Spain with her family when she was young to pursue her talent in guitar. But then her parents suddenly passed away, and she had to take on the role of loads of jobs and be in charge of the hostel that she was looking after as well, in order to support the rest of her family, which include her grandmother and also her younger sister, as well as her brother. The brother is played by the well-known Park Chan-yeol of Exile as well. The Park Chan-yeol, I was going to say, only appears at the beginning and near the end of the drama as well, and you'll see why if you watch the drama. So moving on to the next category, which is the plot. So the plot of this drama is so gripping because there are a bunch of plot twists which make this drama so enticing. We first come to see Jin-hoo, who understands there's an amazing game out in Alhambra which involves contact lenses, where when you wear them in your eyes, a game appears in front of you and you can play it in real life. He goes out to seek this game, but he goes to do it very quickly since he's competing with another person from his past, so he's trying to do everything to get his hands on this game first. The first couple of scenes make you want to watch the drama instantly, because we have Hee-joo's brother, played by the lovely Park Chan-yeol, running away from someone, but we can't see who or what he's running away from. All we understand is that he gets onto a train, and Hee-joo was meant to go out and collect him from the station he arrives at, but he never gets off the train. At the same time, Jinwoo was meant to meet Heeju's brother as well. And this is also the reason why he came to Spain as well, because Heeju's brother is the creator of this amazing game, and Heeju doesn't know that he's been building this game. Jinwoo finds out later on that the game belongs to Heeju's brother as well. So, because Jinwoo doesn't meet Heeju's brother, he ends up staying at Heeju's hostel, and the two of them have interactions together which makes their relationship deepen, but it's rather complicated. So we understand that Jinwoo's attitude and personality is quite rude generally, and he becomes rude and blunt to Heeju at the start as well, but he soon finds out that he should regret it because her brother was the creator of this amazing game. So Jinwoo comes into contact with these lenses, and he logs onto the game and is known as Zinu in the game, Zinu. So as the story goes on, Jinwoo finds more about Heeju's past and how she came about to being in Spain, and how she's basically struggling in Spain now because of her parents passing away at a young age. We also see more interactions with Jinwoo and the game he's playing as well, but then we see that it brings about more danger and also endangers those around him as well in real life as well. For a long time, Jinwoo keeps Heeju in the dark about the situation of her brother as well, which is not very good because I think Heeju ends up having a lot of doubt about Jinwoo afterwards as well. And there, again, like I said earlier, there are a lot of plot twists, so it's hard to explain the plot without these plot twists, but I haven't mentioned many, so if you haven't watched this drama, you should definitely check it out. So there are elements of Spain in this game as well, which makes it so pretty and unique. So for example, Jinwoo sees Emma playing the guitar, and Emma is based on Heeju, which is really nice. So she's playing the guitar in the game as well, and she plays a piece which is also part of the OST as well. I'm not sure if I've said this right, but I'll say it. It's Francisco Tarragas Recuerdos de la Alhambra, and it's a guitar piece which also is in the OST as well. So over the story as well, Jinwoo understands how Heeju's brother disappears and tries to do everything to try and find out where he is and see if he's still living. The ending, I really did feel mixed emotions because there are so many plot twists. I felt like there wasn't going to be an amazing ending that we could have hoped for, but I just want to say it was not an average ending that a lot of dramas go for. So moving on to memorable moments, I've already said this before, but the beginning and the first episode generally was just so gripping. It had me hooked straight away. We first saw Heeju's brother running away, and we don't know what was going on, and that was just one giant mystery. And then we have Jinwoo, who tested the game for the first time, and that was even more gripping because the game just looked so cool, and it made me wish that something like that existed in real life, but I think if it did, there'll be a lot of accidents. Secondly, we have Jinwoo's friendship with his secretary, Min Jin-young. It's so entertaining because they're always like having banter between each other. You can tell that Min Jin-young sees Jinwoo as a real good friend and is always making jokes with him. And at the beginning as well, Min Jin-young stays at the hostel with Jinwoo as well, which is very cute. We also see that the third memorable moment that I like as well, is when Jinwoo sees Heeju or Emma in the game playing the guitar. It's very mystical, and it's very exotic the way she plays the guitar, and her whole outfit during that scene is very nice as well. It's when Jinwoo also discovers that Emma is a very important part of the RPG game that he's playing, and understands that Heeju's brother, who is the creator of the game, also loves his older sister very dearly as well. Another memorable moment is when Jinwoo is discussing the game with Heeju after she discovers that her brother created this amazing game, and he offers her a contract, but while she's trying to think about this contract in the bathroom, she gets locked in while trying to make a decision. It's very, very comical. But there are a lot more memorable moments, but they involve a lot of plot twists as well, so I don't want to say too much. So I'm going to move on to the next topic, which is the themes and the meaningful points. So firstly, we have the advancement of technology. The reality of this type of game can actually be quite possible, I think, in the future, because the way that technology is advancing now, I don't see it being a big jump. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. I'm not really a tech wizard, but the technology we have now is just as great, because if you see the difference of technology in the past 20 years, it's just changed so rapidly, which I think, again, could happen in the future of this game. So I'll look forward to it if it does come out. We know that South Korea generally is very, very advanced in their technology as well. They are a global leader in their electronics, and they do a lot of research and development, and they have a lot of research and development opportunities as well, which helps them pursue such big projects to make technology even more and more great. So I hope they continue to make such great quality products in the future as well. Secondly, we have the idea that actions lead to consequences, and I think Jinwoo needs to understand this, because right at the start we see that his personality isn't the best, and the things he says and doesn't really go down well, and because he has a lot of pride, he doesn't really care who gets hurt as well. So for example, he was rude to Hiju at the start, and he regrets that straight away. There are other moments where, yes, again, actions lead to consequences, which are huge spoilers, which I don't want to say, but you'll see what I mean when you watch the drama. And finally, we have the Memories of Alhambra. So this, generally, Memories of Alhambra is a guitar solo, which is a common theme throughout the whole drama, and it's poignant because it refers back to Emma's role in the game that Jinwoo is playing. It's really nice to see that there's Spanish themes involved in this game as well, and this leads us to see how Hiju is very, very passionate about guitars as well. And it's a happy but sad memory, because in the past she came to Spain to explore her guitar skills more, but obviously that failed because her parents passed away. But in the future she goes on to make guitars, which again, she sort of reignites her passion in guitars as well. So moving on to the OST. The OST is so amazing. It's one of my favourite OSTs ever. I listen to it a lot. And it involves artists such as Loco, Elaine, Ailey, and there's also non-lyrical music involved as well, such as like background music, and involves the artists Jung Se-rin, Lee Ru-ri, Lee Yoon-ji, and the best songs, I'm going to say, from this drama, I have and repeat all the time, and it's Byol, Little Prince by Loco, and it's also the song Daydream by Elaine. Going back to the other song, Byol, Little Prince by Loco, Yoo Sung-eun and Baekhyun Mung. Yeah, so yeah, those two songs are my favourites, and I just want to shout out all those amazing artists and cast and crew involved in this drama, because they did such a great job, and it was a great success for me and a lot of people. So I'm going to finish again with a quote from this drama. I'm not going to say where it came in the drama, which episode it came in, but I thought it was a cute little line to justify the relationship between the two main leads, and I'm going to say it in Korean and English, and hopefully my Korean skills won't fail me, but I'll break it down for you, and hopefully I said it right, because I was trying to listen to this and repeat it to myself, so I didn't say it wrong. But it's this. It's 세상 모두가 안 믿어도 상관없어요. I don't care if the whole world doesn't believe it. 그치만 나는 믿어요. But I believe it. 우리가 다시 만날 거라고. That we will meet again. So that's the quote for this drama. I hope you like listening to that drama, and I hope you can guess where that quote came in. So that's all for today's podcast. I really hope you enjoyed listening to this episode as much, and I really hoped you liked watching this drama as much as I did. And if you haven't seen it, then just check it out. It's a true gem in South Korean dramas, and if you are a fan of science fantasy, then it is a definite watch. So be sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, and you can listen to this podcast on the platforms Anchor, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.